Alright, let's make some simple water ripples, aka caustics. First up, delete the default cube. There's no blender boxes in water, dummy. Then bring in a plane with Shift A. Immediately jump into the shader view and add a new material. Get rid of the principled BSDF node and replace it with an emission node. Shift A and search for a Voronoi texture. Set it to smooth F1 and plug that into the emission node. Add a color ramp between them and bring the stops in a little bit. Then crank the smoothness of the Voronoi down to about 0.5 or 0.6. This makes a simple soft shading map. To get the ripples, we need to duplicate the Voronoi and set it back to F1. We then need to subtract this from the other Voronoi to get the ripples. So Shift A, a new math node, and set it to subtract. Then put the soft Voronoi in the second slot and the hard one in the first slot. You can control the ripple's density with the color ramp settings. You can control the scale of this with the scale of the Voronoi settings. To control its movement, we need a texture coordinate and mapping node plugged into its vector. Then we'll add a simple driver on the Y position value by selecting it and typing #frame divided by 500. So increase value by 1 meter every 500 frames. Hit play and cool, it's moving, but we need it to wobble. To control the wobble to certain axes, we need to split the XYZ values. Between the texture coordinate and the mapping nodes, search and add in a separate XYZ and combine XYZ node. Then connect the X and Z values up, leaving the Y unconnected. This one will control. Add another math node, this time set to add, and connect the Y value through it. Then search and bring in a Musgrave texture. Give it a texture coordinate and mapping node, and connect its height to the second value slot of the add math node. Make sure to bring its detail way down to between 0.01 and 0.03-ish. I doubled the scale too. We can then drive any of the values of the mapping node in the same way to add some wobble to our ripples. I don't know about you, but I want my water to be blue and see-through. Next to the emission node, add a transparent BSDF, and then use a mix shader node to combine the emission and transparent nodes together. In your material properties panel, make sure to set blend mode to alpha blend and shadows to none. Plug your color ramp output into the factor of the mix shader and add an invert node to flip it around. Changing the color of the transparent node changes the color of your water. To see it better, add something underneath your plane object, like this rock texture I'm using here. To make your ripples stronger, just up the strength of the emission. Finally, we'll make some simple shadows by duplicating the plane, moving it down, and duplicating the material. Then, on the duplicate, set your transparent node to be close to white, basically transparent, and darken up your emission node color. I like to drag the color ramp white stop up a bit too to thin them out. And that's it, simple water ripples in Blender Eevee. Cheers! There's plenty more videos like this on the channel if you want more.